Hello, I'm Bob Peters, host of Central Florida Salute, and I'm talking to you from my Eagles Area 4273 in Oklahoma. But I have some very special guests to talk about a very special event. It's a 2-day event, am I correct?
3-day.
3-day event. Erin Bailey, who is the events manager for the Eustis,
City of Eustis.
City of Eustis, and my dear old friend over here, Keith Totten, from One Team, One Fight for PTSD. And Keith is, this is the second year you've been at it.
Yes, sir. We've got a great committee of City of Eustis, Gator Harley-Davidson, non-Knights, and One Team, One Fight, and
The Last Ride.
The Last Ride.
The Last Ride.
And exit real estate results.
Erin, you want to talk a little bit about, since you're the events manager for the city, how did this all come about? We were there last year, Central Florida Salute YouTube. In fact, we're still have that episode on our YouTube channel.
Great.
And if you remember right, Keith, I was in the lead at the 5K, right?
Yes, you were.
Till the gun went off.
I think I remember a picture with you in the lead. Yeah.
Well, I'm not as fast as I used to be. So the City of Eustis is the second year. Why did it happen, or how did this all happen?
Well, we were approached by the others in the committee to see if we wanted to be a partner, a host for Vetfest, and we said absolutely. There's a lot of veteran ceremonies that happen around Veterans Day, but we don't really have a parade, and so we got together, started talking. The parade came to fruition, and some other events along with it. So it's turned into a 3-day event this year.
Wow. I'll tell you, last year, you're going to have to go some up to last year, you know.
You never know what we have up our sleeve.
Oh, yeah. Well, we like I said, we taped it for Central Florida Salute, and we got to interview the Medal of Honor winner, Sammy Davis.
Sammy Davis.
Yeah.
Good man, yes.
Yes, he is.
Absolutely.
Yes, he is. And Keith, tell me a little bit more about the event. You said you're in with the same group as last year, right? The non-vets?
The non-Knights, yeah, they're hosting their annual bed race at Gator Harley-Davidson on Saturday, October 31st.
The bed race?
The bed race.
Where they push the beds?
Yeah. It's
Can I lie on the bed while they push the
you
bed?
sure can, yeah. As long as there's 4 guys that can push
I think
you.
the Eagles need a team.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We can make that happen.
Yep.
You're not going to get me to commit. So, we got a whole flyer here, and let's go down the list. Why don't you talk about Friday?
Okay. Friday is going to be our dinner. It's going to start at 6 o'clock or 1800 hours. We're going to have three choices of the menu, which is going to be chicken, salmon, and a vegetarian plate. But we're also going to have the cocktail hour between 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And with that time frame, we'll have a live DJ going on. We'll have a meet and greet before we actually have the dinner by Gourmet Today. That would be catering, just as we did last year at the Eustis Community Center off of Bay Street in Eustis. And following that, we'll have our guest speaker, which is going to be our Lieutenant General Ronald L. Bailey from the United States Marine Corps. He served 44 years in the Corps.
Wow.
Yep. Went in at 1977 and just recently retired here. So we'll have him coming out there to speak, which will be a great time. I'm sure he has 44 years. You got a lot of stories, brother. A lot of stories.
Some of them you can tell, actually.
Yes.
But is that for donors, or do you buy tickets for that?
Yeah, we do have tickets. We have a minimum amount of tickets left, but tickets are $100, which will get you that full course meal, and you have the open bar. Plus, you'll actually have time to where you can bid on auction items that we had from last year.
Yeah, I remember last year, and you had a good friend of ours, Oscar Morris.
Oscar Morris.
That's an inside joke.
All right, I'll leave that there. Leave that to y'all.
He's an artist. He does fantastic work.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he'll put a piece of something in there.
Yep, he definitely is. He already had something in the works. He's got a piece of cypress that he's going to do a vase out of it to hold flowers. It seems to be
Some people go fishing for fish. He goes fishing for logs.
Yes, he does.
We've already got quite a few donations. It's going to be a wonderful time.
Yeah.
Lucas Air Conditioning and Heating, they are donating an entire house of ductwork cleaning and sanitizing during this time of what's going on right now. It's a good thing to have. So we're thankful to have them come on board. Gator Harley Davidson has a nice package that they're putting together, and so we're looking forward. In fact, Keith is doing a donation of a really nice. Is it a painting or a picture?
Yeah, it's a painting that a local tattoo artist did, and it's a soldier's cross, and within or around the cross are stars, and within those stars has the name of each and every post 9/11 soldier that has passed here in Lake County.
Wow,
Yeah,
that should be something.
yeah.
So if people want to come out to the dinner, they're more than welcome to give the City of Eustis a call or reach out on our Facebook.
Well, we're going to mention the information line here in the Facebook at the end of this.
That's okay, but what I was getting at is
Okay.
if you can't make it and you would still like to help, you're welcome to donate a table, and we will fill it with local veterans. So it's $1,000 for a table, and we'll invite some local veterans to come in and have dinner, and for your sponsorship.
Okay, let's go to Saturday on the 31st. It's starting at 9 a.m.
Yes.
This is where this is your part. He did Friday, you do Saturday.
He'll be there too. So coffee and donuts, we start off. We're going to have an escort beginning at Life Point Church, motorcycle escort for the Global War on Terrorism Memorial Wall to come into Eustis. So Saturday morning, we'll start registration at 8 at Life Point Church on Orange Avenue, and we'll take a ride around the city of Eustis to let people pay tribute to the wall as it comes into town. We move on to the wall actually being put up in Farron Park. It's where it's going to stay for 24 hours, actually a little bit longer.
That's at 10 a.m.
That's at 10 a.m. Our bed races that Keith already talked about over at Gator Harley start at 12. So this really isn't a Eustis event. This is a Lake County event. Things are happening across the county. After the bed races, now we do have to say that Lake County SWAT is defending their winning last year. It's going to be a good fight out there. Those guys are creative, they're fast, and it should be a lot of fun. They want to win again. They want.
No, I can't do that. This is Lake County.
Yeah. So at 1 o'clock, we will start a vendor event in Farron Park. We've got live music happening, vendors, food, things for the kids to do. So a really nice time on the lake. And then right around 4 o'clock, back over at Harley, everybody's going to hop on their bikes, and there'll be an escorted ride by Lake County Sheriff's Office and Eustis Police over to Farron Park. Last year, we had over 100 bikes come over. So they'll come on over to Farron Park, park there, walk around a little bit. We'll have a ceremony, and Lieutenant General Bailey will be speaking there as well. It should be great to have him join us then. And then directly afterwards, it's kind of been a secret, but we are going to have an air show over Lake Eustis.
It's not a secret. It
I
says so
know,
right
we
here.
released it a couple of days ago. So yes, it's not a secret anymore, but we're excited to have, we've got 4 different planes that are joining us, and they'll be performing over Lake Eustis.
Yeah, I've seen some of the air shows they have up there. They're really great. They're really great. That should be something else.
Yeah.
Then that's the air show at 5 p.m. on Saturday. And then 8 o'clock, the vendors close and the music ends.
The music ends. The wall will stay, so people can visit the wall at any time overnight. So we'll have attendants out there with it overnight, and it's kind of a quiet time in Farron Park.
Yeah, it usually is for those. I've done several traveling walls in the past, and yes, you need that quiet time.
Yeah.
But now we're on Sunday, so we go back over here.
Yes, Sunday will be our, if you want to call it the second annual. We were thrilled to have the backing with the City of Eustis Commission and the council to bring a Veterans Day parade. We've never had a Veterans Day parade in Lake County. Eustis is the first one to bring it, and we're stoked. Last year we had in honor of Derek Gibson, a Eustis resident that lost his life on April 7th, 2007 in Iraq with a roadside bomb. So this year, same thing we did last year. It will be on Eustis Street. And setup will begin between 2:30 and lastly about 3:30. Parade will start at 4 o'clock. Staging will be across from the Eustis Police Department at the
Methodist Church.
Methodist Church there. Then we'll congregate there, and then we'll start the parade at 4 o'clock. We'll come down the downtown Eustis, and from there we will split off and we'll head over to Fair and Park, where we'll have our closing of the Global War on Terrorism Memorial Wall, which is given to us by the Patriot Guard riders here in Central Florida. So we got to give them really good props for allowing us to utilize this memorial wall, which is currently up to date as of today. So we invite you guys to come out there. It's going to be a wonderful presentation with the wall closing. And we have a great band. I forgot to say, we have Southern Brandon.
The man who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand.
The same band that played for us during my one team one fight for PTSD.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the lead singer. I got his. I bought a CD.
Yeah, real patriotic band.
He's really, and they're good.
Yes,
Yeah,
really
very good.
So we're really stoked about that, and that's can't wait to bring it into Eustis.
Well, it should be a great event, and it's not to make a profit. It's to help veterans organizations, is it not?
It is. The funds that are brought in through Vetfest will go to One Team, One Fight for PTSD and The Last Ride. And through those two organizations, so many Lake County veterans are helped.
Okay, so for more information, you can call 352-483-5491 or go to www.facebook.com, the event, E-F-F-E, I don't have my glasses.
Here we go. It's going to be, here, let me have it. It's going to be,
She doesn't remember it and I can't say it. We got it going here.
it's facebook.com/VetfestLC.
Okay, so we got that covered.
Or they can go to eustis.org, City of Eustis, and that will link in as well. So,
Well, I am very glad you came here and be part of our Central Florida Salute YouTube. And we'll get this message out about this event. We're proud to be part of, help sponsor this.
thank you.
And I know you also go on to Q a lot, 1410 to Q.
Hey, we got to.
With my man James.
I know. And Keith and Tony Rafrano joined me this last week, and we talked all about Vetfest.
Yep.
And I'm on every Friday at 10
I
to
know.
11.
Well, now you can talk about Vetfest.
I will. But I'm going to be talking about the event coming up the 24th
That's
first.
good. I'm glad. We've actually had a lot of help from Keith Oliver. So
Yes.
we want to give him a shout out as well. So he's been a lot of help to us this year.
Keith is he's also on the radio with me every Friday. Most of the time, though, he's calling in. You know, he leaves me and the Colonel Basinger to do all the real work. But he's a great man. United States Marine. One last thing, the banner program. Tell us about that.
Yes. So Tim Totten, our local resident, Tim Totten, last year came to the committee and asked if he might put together a program to make banners for the local veterans and put them up in downtown Eustis. And the program was very successful. It was $200 for an individual or their family to come in and have their loved one's photo and any medals that they would have received over their time in the military listed on a banner and put up during all the way through Veterans Day. So that was a very successful program last year, and it's returning this year. We've had quite a few people that have come back with their banners to be put up again. They'll go up this Monday, actually, so the week of October 20th, and they'll stay up at least through Veterans Day.
So when's the cutoff date?
The cutoff date was yesterday. If someone were to want to go up, then they could give us a call and we could see what we can do. But we all we can do is try, right? We
Right.
try not to say no. This year, actually, Hardin Poly Funeral Home has stepped in to organize the program for Tim, and it's great. This is catching on in other cities as well. So we hope that this will become a Lake County project.
Yes, yeah, I was up there last year. I remember seeing them. I think it's a beautiful thing you do. And I remember seeing one up there.
Oh, that one.
Artemis.
So-
And right next to your dad, right?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
he and his dad were placed right next to each other.
Yeah.
That's right.
So,
There you
okay, and that's the same information line and everything?
Yes, they can start with us and we'll point them in the right direction.
All right, 352-483-5491.
Right.
And speak to Erin, and
Yes.
she'll hook you up. Okay? And we're going to wrap it up, and you know how I do this, but you've never been on the show.
not.
He's been on the show before. Veterans salute like this, non-veterans salute like that.
Okay.
So this is how we end the show. To all our veterans out there, our active military and their families, we salute you for all you do. Till next time.